This is my outfit without any accessories, and this is my outfit with accessories. It's very simple things that will elevate your outfit, so I'm going to show you 10 accessories that will elevate your outfit and how to pick the right one. I'm going to start from the top and then move down. So the first thing is a hat. It frames your face and adds personality instantly. And it's a great way to complement your outfit because you can match it with whatever shirt or top you're wearing. So for example, a black hat with a black shirt or a gray hat with a gray hoodie. Also, the reason I love hats is that on a windy day, my hair, because it's long, tends to fly everywhere. So instead of walking in the wind and making sure it's not messing up my hair, I just pop on a hat and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. And the rule of thumb is that I personally have a wider and stocky face, so I need a wide hat that doesn't sit too low. But if you have a long face, then something that would suit you are dad hats. So find the right hats for you, whether it's a baseball cap, a snapback like this, a dad hat. Moving on to the second accessory, sunglasses. Bro, if you want to max out your aura, you gotta wear some sunglasses. I mean, just look at me, bro, I'm aura maxing right now. Truthfully though, it does elevate your outfit because it gives you that more rich look. It makes you look more elegant and mysterious. I also love when I'm walking into places, grabbing my glasses and putting them on my head. This becomes an accessory on its own. And it's a superpower because if you're like me, I like to observe. I'm not a creep, but I like to observe things, people, whatever's going on around me. But I don't want people seeing where my eyes are looking. So I pop on some glasses and then automatically you can't see where I'm looking. But the thing is, I never buy expensive sunglasses. These are $20, although they look like Ray-Bans and they look like glasses that are over $100. And that's because I don't want to have to worry about my sunglasses. I want to put them down wherever I want, toss them if I want to. And here's where you can get the best sunglasses. I'm not going to gatekeep, and I'm also not sponsored by them, but it's just this brand that I found on Amazon that's extremely good. This one right here, they're called Sojo. So these are the ones that I have, and when I tell you, I've gotten so many compliments on my sunglasses. And if you click on their brand store on Amazon, they pretty much have every trending style. And the rule of thumb when it comes to sunglasses is this: if you have a squared face, you wear round sunglasses. If you have a round face, you wear squared sunglasses. And a great way to test if certain frames look good on you, go on Sunglass Hut. They have this virtual try-on feature. So I can click on these ones, for example, and then you can take a look, see if they fit you or not. And once you find a frame that looks good on you, go on Amazon and get one that looks the same but that's a fraction of the price. Number 3, glasses. These are my prescription glasses, but you can also get blue light glasses so you still have a reason to wear them. And simply put, it just adds a more professional and smart look depending on the outfit you're going for or the occasion you're going to. Moving down some more, number 4 is a chain. Now it's very important to either stick with silver jewelry or gold jewelry, but don't mix and match them. And I'll tell you later how to know exactly if silver or gold looks better on you. But when it comes to your chain, here's what you want to look for. Number 1 is either get a Cuban link chain or a rope chain. I personally have a Cuban link chain, but once you find the one you prefer, you want to go for a chain that's between 18 inches and 24 inches. This is the best length that's not too short, not too long, and will look good on shirt. I believe the one I have is about 18 inches. Next, you want to get a pendant that suits you. Personally, I have the Eye of Horus pendant because I'm Egyptian, but you can get anything: a 4-leaf clover, a boxing glove, a cross, whatever pendant suits you, whatever pendant you like, get it, add it to your chain, and make sure it's silver to match your chain or gold to match your chain. Here's a very useful tool you can use to know if you're wearing your accessories right or not. It's this app called Critique AI. It's actually my own app. It's an AI confidence coach. It builds a full routine for you depending on your goals, and as you complete tasks, you can check them off throughout the day. And it also has all these really cool features such as scanning your physique, your food to track your calories, your posture analysis, and one of them rates your outfit. So I'm just gonna stand in front of it with my outfit, showing it my jewelry, and just like that, it rates my outfit, tells me what's good about it and what I can improve. The app is called Critique AI, available on App Store and Google Play Store. Number 5 is your fragrance. Because yes, your scent is an accessory. It's actually a very important accessory because it's the first impression you give off to someone, your scent, how you smell. So make sure to get a fragrance that you like. Personally, I've been wearing a Zaro, the most wanted, but here's a list of the most popular and trending fragrances. Now you have to know how to properly apply your fragrance, and you want to apply them on your pulse points, which are points on your body that emit heat. So this includes your neck, behind the ear, your wrist, your inner elbows, and depending on the strength of the fragrance, you want to apply between 2 and 5 sprays. So just look at the bottle, whether it's parfum, eau de parfum, eau de toilette, elixir, whatever fragrance you have, and then depending on the strength, apply the proper amount of spray. Because yes, fragrances smell good, but you don't want to overdo it because then it ends up having the opposite effect. And a little life hack actually, if you want your fragrance to last longer, is to grab a non-scented moisturizer, put it onto your hand, apply the moisturizer to your pulse points, your neck, your wrist, wherever it is you're going to apply the fragrance, and then go ahead and apply the fragrance on those areas. It'll soak into the moisturizer and make the scent last all day. Moving down some more to your wrist, number 6 is a bracelet. Personally, I wear this Cuban link silver bracelet because I have a Cuban link silver chain. And like I said, you want to make sure that your accessories match each other with color especially. So silver with silver, gold with gold. And again, I'll tell you in a little bit how to know which one looks best on you. But get a very simple bracelet, like a Cuban link one, a rope one, something simple, and put it on your right wrist. Unless you put your watch on your right wrist and put it on your left wrist, or a moisturizer are on my hands, so this is hard now. So boom, just like that, the bracelet on my right wrist. And you get some very simple bracelets affordably on Amazon or any stores such as Target, wherever the jewelry section is. But don't cheap out too much because you don't want your jewelry to lose color, especially when you go in the water. That's why if you're going for silver type jewelry, you want to go for silver or stainless steel. And on the same hand as your bracelet, you want to add an extra touch, which is number 7, some rings. So I personally put a ring on my index and a ring on my pinky, and again on the same hand as my bracelet. Some people go all out and cover every single finger with rings. I personally like this because it's more sleek and more subtle. But yeah, another jewelry that I've gotten a lot of compliments on. And again, I'm gonna keep saying this because that's where I got mine. I got all of my jewelry from Amazon. So these rings as well are silver and they're from Amazon. And you can actually find some cool ones. I got a small one for my pinky ring and one for my index. Now, one of the most important pieces of jewelry, number 8, which will go on the opposite hand of my bracelet and my rings, is a watch. So you put this on your left wrist to add some contrast. And honestly, if I could only wear one accessory, it would either be a chain or a watch. Probably a watch though. Wearing a watch makes you look and feel more intentional, confident, put together. And again, if you want to give off that rich look, having a watch does that to your outfit. I personally have this Pepsi Psycho watch. And it's honestly a cheat code because from a distance, people think it's a Pepsi Rolex. So I've gotten so many compliments on it. But it's still a very nice watch. Honestly, Psycho is a great brand. They make many great watches. And there's also this new thing called Psycho mod. So people take Psychos and customize it themselves. So here's an example of a Psycho mod. It says fuck 9 to 5. There's a bunch of really cool Psycho mods. I'll put some on the screen right here. But if you want to go for an affordable watch that looks expensive, here's a few I recommend. Psycho SRPD 63, Citizen Eco Drive, and Orient Bambino. If you want to elevate your class, get yourself a nice watch. Moving down some more to the pocket, accessory number 9 is your phone case. Listen, your phone is always in your hand and your case reflects your style. So depending on your style, you want to get a phone case that matches that. So if you're someone that wears a lot of graphic tees, a lot of colors, then get a cool case that has some graphics, that looks cool, that has some colors on it. If you're someone like me that wears very plain colored clothing, then get something minimal, maybe leather, matte black, mine is silver with the MagSafe right here. But yeah, you know, whether you're on phone calls, whether you're in public, just on your phone, the case will reflect your outfit. And it's also a very important accessory that a lot of people don't realize. And you can get some nice cases from Nomad, Caseify, Amazon. And the final accessory, number 10, is your wallet. Not necessarily because of how your wallet looks, but because of how it looks in your pocket. If you have a very bulky wallet, it'll create lines and chunks in your pockets, and you don't want that. Because us guys, we carry everything in our pockets. We don't have purses to carry around. I mean, you can get a fanny pack and that's another accessory, but for the most part, we just put the wallet in our pocket. So you want to get a slim wallet. Something like Ridge Wallet or another brand that's a slim wallet, holds your cards, and also has a cash strap to hold some cash. It'll force you to only carry the cards you need. You'll have a slimmer wallet, and then when you put it into your pocket, it won't stick out as if you had a bulky wallet. Now, I said I would tell you how to know if gold or silver jewelry looks better on you, and it's very simple. I want you to look at your veins. If you have blue veins, that means you have a cold undertone, so silver jewelry looks better on you. However, if you look at your veins and they're green, that means you have a warm undertone and gold jewelry tends to look better on you. In reality, it doesn't really matter, but that is the rule of thumb. Consider subscribing because I'm always making videos like this to help you out, and I will see you in the next video.